Okay guys, so now that you've seen pretty much what it's all about, I'm gonna talk a bit more, and as I'm here to continue my winter shelter here, I'm gonna test those, both of those, and just before I'm gonna talk a bit more about each one. So first, the ash pan may be very interesting if you make a fire on ground that could easily burn if it's exposed directly to the flame. I think it's a great addition as well on the snow. So great tool. It's about 160 grams, so it's not really heavy. And something else I have to say and mention: all three stoves come with all two stoves and the plate come with that very sturdy pouch, and this pouch is really comparable to a platypus or a camelback water bladder. It's thick plastic, so it will protect your backpack from getting all sooty and blackened and everything. So excellent, but it could also dabble in a survival situation as a container for drinking water, so it's a plus in my opinion. And I think having the pan is it's a bit more weight, but I think I will try that. I think it's worth having it just to protect your fire from wet grounds or from the snow. Great thing to have, but if you are in the mountains like here in the middle of the summer and you have mostly rocks and very small bushes, you can put it on rock. You don't actually need the plate, but if you don't want to put all to blacken the surface of the rocks, which would be nice, you know, being respectful from for the environment, so I would advise using it just to avoid that. Now, let's talk about the lightweight VL. No, not the VL, excuse me, the 180 stove. This is the square one you have seen at the beginning. You can order it with one more rail, which makes basically a firebox. It keeps your fire concentrated. You don't need to have anything to cook. You don't have to bring with you some fuel. You just gather what you find around you. So it's an excellent thing. You can basically burn anything you want. The weight is really low. It's 280 grams, 284 grams to be precise. I weighted that at home. It's lightweight. It's small. You can pack that really without any problem, and you have a solid base to cook. And this is for people that want to do a bit more than just making ramen over a fire. It allows you to cook and have a stable surface to put your pan and do pancakes and stuff like that. So I'm basically gonna try to do that a bit later on and try to shoot it as well. Excuse me, 284 grams for this one. No fuel needed. Very compact, and I believe it's reliable. I will try that right over. And of course you can use that with an alcohol stove if need be. So great thing to have. It would be a very nice stand. Now 167 if I remember well, but I can be mistaken. It's 5.9 ounce. Yeah, excuse me. So I believe it's really a lightweight one. It was either 178 or 164 grams. So anyway, around that. Really lightweight one. It's lighter than the former one. The shape is a bit different. This one looks like a V, VL, probably for very light. Yeah, very light, and it's also really simple. And if you need a smaller setup that you can pretty much put in your pants pocket, let's try that here. I have several sets of pockets, but basically you could just put it inside the pocket, have it for a short hike. This with your water bottle and water cup, and just boil something on the go easily and quickly, and it's protected from the wind. You can use that as well with the pan and an alcohol burner. So this could be very practical as well. So I'm gonna try both of them. The VL will be used to boil water, and I'm gonna make my pancake recipe. Actually, it will be a paleo pancake recipe that I'm gonna do without flour. I have only one banana, one egg, so I'm gonna mix all that together and make the dough, the base for the pancake that way, and it works really well. It's very easy to mount everything together. If you want, you can also grill right on those bars. No worry about that. Plus they are inside the stove when folded, so no risk of having something that is dirty. So this is for the 180 standard version, and the VL right here. This one is even easier to mount. And it's on its way to be done. Okay, and now you have your stove, so I'm gonna start both and prepare to boil some water on it. I'm just gonna find the best place to do that. Okay, today I'm probably not gonna use the fire steel unless I really have to. I hope it will burn because the wood is very wet. I have processed as much as possible smaller wood, and I'm gonna light it with my Vargo flint. Okay, and we've got fire. Okay, it's going strong here finally, because with all the moist wood that I have here, I succeeded at making it work, and now I will probably not test both today. I mean, the second one, the VL, will work as well as this one. I'll see if I can try it later. Now I'm gonna finish something I have to do and then prepare everything for my pancakes. Okay guys, fire has worked really fine as of right now. It burns well. It's practical to have the fire concentrated to one small area. Actually, as you can see, the night has fallen on me, and I will not be able to make the recipe today, so don't worry if you see the stove that is not new anymore. I will bring everything and do my recipe once I have a little more time in my schedule. So I must say, it's like 1 minute since I've put my bottle on the stove, and it's already showing bubbles. So guys, stay tuned. I will test the other one as well, both of them, another day. Probably I will keep them in the car and try to make a fire as soon as I find a little time. I'll keep an egg and a banana near. Just tonight I forgot we did change the hour saving daylight stuff, and I thought, yeah, I have time until 7 p.m. and actually it's getting dark and it's 5 p.m. 5:41, 6 p.m. excuse me. So I will do that. Don't worry, but I'm really glad I can test this stove already. I think it's a great hiking stove for when you are not allowed to make just an open fire. And yeah, it boils quickly. Here you can see, if I use this one, yeah, it's the perfect size. I mean, if you build a very small fire with twigs and branches, you can use pretty decent sized branches. As you can see here, some are not small branches, but it's a great thing. It's really simple, really lightweight, and for a campfire, when you want to have a little more power over the way you cook, and masterize a bit more the cooking area. This is a great thing to have, in my opinion, and so far it works really well. Okay, so rolling boil is closed and ready for the tea. It's nice to drink a nice evening coffee, tea. This one is a tea for once. And well, now I'm gonna fold everything and get back at you for the real recipe as promised. So see you on another day. Hi guys, well, I'm in a spot which is probably not the best one I could find, but I just wanted to make that recipe today and video. So here is basically where I am. It's an old spot where they used to remove stone. I come here sometimes in winter time because it's pretty close from home, and it's one of the rare flat spots I can find. But well, it's raining and I did not have much time, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the recipe and show you how it works, and at the same time I'm gonna start the fire and hope it doesn't rain too much on the fire so that I can cook you something. Alright guys, well, I must say I'm still not sure that there's a recipe that is easier than this one for pancakes, because all you need is an egg and a banana. This one is really ripe, I'm sorry about that, but anyway, I'm the one that will be eating that. If the banana is small, I use 1.5 or even 2 per egg. If the banana is large, 1 banana works well with an egg. So you could make a variation of that, but here is how you process. I either already cut the banana into smaller pieces because it will be easier. And for those wondering here, what I'm using right now is the cutlery set made by PinewoodCH. I'm going to wash the banana that I have pretty much everywhere right now. I will cook everything on the stove and test by the same way my 2 new piece of equipment that I received today. I've ordered the Tatanka 1.6 kettle with pan. So here the recipe, you just smash everything. Having a bowl is easier. I like to have, when I go out for cooking, I like to have this bowl because it allows me to prepare bannock and things like this recipe, for example, pretty easily. This is an MSR or pine bowl. So once you've smashed that enough, just break an egg, and it's not break a leg, hopefully not. So here and then what you do is just mix the egg inside and mix it well. I don't mind having some small bits and pieces, it's not a problem, but if you don't want them, you just have to mix it a bit more and you are having that nice dough or
mix. So this will be ready. I will just have to prepare my pan and equipment and start a fire inside the stove. I will use the big one for that and try my Tonka kettle, 1 liter kettle, on the small VL stove, not on the big one, so that I will be able to test both of them. I just hope I will be able to do that before it gets too dark. So here, a piece of wood. And well, now what you have to do left is add, what I'm doing, this is for people that are allergic to gluten. This is basically the texture that I like my pancake paste to have. And then I just cover my pan with coconut grease, coconut oil, so that it doesn't stick too much to it. But as it's a new set, I will see how it works. And then you just pour some of the mix and prepare it as you would prepare pancakes. So now I'm gonna start the fire inside of it, prepare everything, and show you how it looks like. So stay tuned and see you in a few minutes. Okay, both are burning, so I'm gonna put my kettle on one and start boiling my water, and on this one, and on the other one I'm gonna prepare for my pancakes. Okay, so you don't see much. I have failed it a bit, but this is due to the fact that I have not added too much oil. But, well, I'm gonna taste it. I should add some, well, it's pretty much heating my tent right now, so it's a great thing. I've not added enough coconut oil on the first attempt, so it basically looks like failed banana scrambled eggs. But it tastes really good though, and I will make one more attempt, but I can tell you it works really well with that fire stove. And I'm gonna try to hurry a bit because I'm not sure I will have light enough to finish it all. Okay, so it's cooking well for now. I really hope it will work till the end. And the other one is still boiling. Okay, so this one has better succeeded, but if I turn it around I have burnt it a bit on the underside. But it works really well. Now I struggle a bit with the rain and boiling water. It's almost, yeah, it's it has gone to a boil. I forgot to shoot that one, but I've poured a lot of water on everything, so Right now it's getting worse and worse, but I'm actually really happy with how they both did perform. I'm gonna eat that pancake, even if it's not perfect. I have more success at home, but I think I will not continue as of right now because the weather is poor. I don't have enough light to shoot right now, and I need to put everything back inside my backpack and get back home. So thanks for watching and see you soon. Cheers. Okay guys, to sum it up, those are two excellent stoves. My favorite one of both is the 180, the big square one, because you have a little more space, room to cook more elaborated stuff. So I have to still test it with something like a sausage or a piece of meat, but I'm really happy with how it works. Both are really nice. I love the smaller one for my preferences, for boiling water from a water bottle or a smaller cup works well. You could of course grill a hamburger, I think, on it without any problem. Yeah, both are really excellent products. They are not expensive. They are sturdy, and you can check the website right here. And yeah, if you have any question about the products or anything, just don't hesitate to ask me. I will enjoy my pancake. It's nice on the underside. It has caramelized. It's yeah, it tastes really great. Thing is, I should have yeah, at home I never failed them. On the campsite I failed them from time to time, especially when I have a stainless steel pan. But with a bit of maple syrup or honey over them, they are perfect. Or as the banana was pretty ripe, this is perfect for a kind of, as I've said, scrambled eggs banana recipe. So yeah, try that. If you're interested, you can check those stoves. Great little stoves, work really well. And guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna make a tea, so I'm gonna shoot that one. And I will get back home really happy with a full belly from those excellent kind of pancakes, but the stoves are really great. So guys, thanks for watching and see you soon. Cheers.